Good evening, gentlemen. I know this stream is pretty late, but I'm like, you know what? I got an hour and a half to kill just to talk about a few subjects that's been on the news lately, which I believe it's hilarious and once again proves our point with the tomfoolery that is happening in this gynocentric system in the West. It's downright entertainment at this point. But before I begin, I know there's going to be a couple of subjects that may or may not get my channel in trouble. But you know what? At this point, fuck it. We're at the end of 2023. We need to start be start being more aggressive when it comes to the truth. So definitely get ready for that. Let me see who's in the chat. Uh, Adam Hartz says, "Where's TFM?" I tried to hit him up a couple times, but unfortunately, I got caught up in some certain shenanigans and was unable to create a time with him. But don't worry, before the end of this year, I will have a stream with him. No worries about that. Skelly Ton says, I got me machete ready. Machete for what? Goddamn. What's going on, man? Uh Gatekeeper says shout out Manic, Warband, Sirius, except Manic's Beta Cuck mod. Well, I don't know what kind of beef you have with that guy. But he says for showing up to Manic's Cuck Award, the biggest cuck in 2023 was Destiny. I truly don't agree with that because mainly it is Hunter, in my opinion. Because Hunter got cucked by a camel. Like, I don't know how worse can it get. How you gonna get cucked by a fucking camel? That threw me way off guard. I thought he should have won the biggest cuck, but hey, it is what it is. It's the voice of the people. IY fan, what's going on? Puniti, I see Penguin. What's good? What's going on, Alex King? Cripple Manatee, what's going on? Good way to end the night, indeed. Indeed, it's definitely going to be a very interesting convo. Very interesting. For no reason, the hunter became the hunted. Yo, he got cucked so bad he had to change his political stance again. Like, oh my god, like it just can't get any worse for this guy. Like for me, it's literally between Hunter Avalon and Will Smith because they're literally hand in hand with the cucketry. Holy shit. And these very same people, including Destiny, were fighting so hard against the red pill or men going their own way philosophy. And look where it got them. Now they're looking stupid while they had to go through the divorce courts. I don't know if they have kids or not, but on top of that, they may have to go through the family courts as well, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyer fees. I mean, we tried to tell them, but guess what? They didn't want to lose that box. They didn't want to lose that puniti. So they fucking became soy boy cucks so goddamn hard just so they can have that chance, just that one chance, please. Please, it's been over 3 months. I've been a good boy. Can I have the puniti now? While they're getting fucking railed by Pookie and Ray Ray in the next room. Oh, and Hunter Abalon's ex-wife getting railed by a fucking camel. It's sad. It's pathetic. Do I feel bad for them? Not even once. Not even once. 1776. To this point of time, it's better to be prepared for shit hit the fan at anything. Yeah, be very prepared. I'm not saying be paranoid, but definitely be aware. Pay attention to your surroundings and pay attention to global events. Yes, gentlemen. Yeah, we already know a lot of women out there. They only pay attention to the housewife shows and Kim Kardashian and all that other stupid shit. But if shit goes down anywhere in the world where it becomes a a global situation or at least a Western collapse is going to affect every single one of us as men. So make sure you're being very aware of what's happening, not just in your community, but in society as a whole. Do 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 do. I see Primo. Hey, what's going on, man? What is good? Who else is here? Yes, Yeet indeed. Hopefully, Chaos streams today. Because after this, I'm going to be pretty damn bored. I have nothing else to do tonight. uh, yeah, Gatekeeper. That's pretty much how it is with these soy boy wannabe fucking alpha male motherfuckers. Okay, they really project so much. They try to fight so hard against reality, the uncomfortable truth of the dynamics between men and women, that they look fucking stupid and foolish and whipped in the process. And then they wanna, when they get ruined financially, fuck the reputation. Once they get ruined financially, be like, oh, I don't know what happened. Oh my god, maybe I should have listened to the war band. Maybe they were making some common sense. I was under hypnosis, under that puniti hypnosis. How could I be fooled? Like, bruh, stop. Oh shit. Oh, Gem Power with the $2 donation. He says yeet. Yes. Or be yeeted. That there's no in between. There's one or the other. God is life. What is going on? He says crime TV. What does that mean? I don't know. But hey, what's going on? Hey, Billy Beers, what's good? What is going on? And I think I got everybody now. Yep, I pretty much got everybody. Everybody that's still awake, thank you for joining the stream. The first thing I want to talk about will involve Jonathan Majors. But before I begin, if you want to support your boy Sir Yeetus, link on top of the chat, Cash App /Sir Yeetus, or you can super chat. Any donation is appreciated. All right, let's get to the topic. Where you at? Nope, wrong one. Okay, there we go. Almost had a boomer moment right there. Do. So you probably already heard by now. Jonathan Majors was found guilty of assault and harassment. And the jury was quick to convict him within hours, which is insane to me. With all of the evidence that was put out there, it literally should have made the ex-girlfriend look horribly bad. I mean, very fucking bad, to the point where they should have dropped all the charges. No, they really went out their way to see what the fuck they can put anything on Jonathan Majors. Even though there's clear-cut evidence on multiple occasions of the ex-girlfriend being the aggressor. Not only that, there's multiple witnesses saying that the ex-girlfriend was the aggressor. And from what I've heard, because of this situation, because he was found guilty, convicted, he was fired from Marvel. I didn't confirm yet, but what I was told is Jonathan Majors is not working for Marvel anymore as Kang. So that's completely fucked. Even though I'm going to show this video again so I can clarify my stance. See, the driver that would drive them said that the girl was the aggressor because supposedly the girlfriend saw him talking to another girl. He's trying to get away, but she was completely trying to cling on to him. Look, he's literally trying to get away. Literally trying to get away. Then he's like, "Get the fuck off me." Get the fuck off me. Why are you chasing me? I'm pretty sure he's putting her back in the car so she can go home. And she just going fucking nuts on him because supposedly he was talking to another woman. Does this look like a fucking victim to you? I'm pretty sure the man that's doing a whole fucking marathon down the street for blocks. I'm pretty sure that's a victim. And he's running pretty fucking fast. And I'm kind of surprised she's keeping up too. I don't see how she's the victim here. This is the person that's found guilty of assault. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. He literally ran down the block. I meant multiple blocks, sorry. And she is there hunting him down. Hunting him down. I'm just being real about this, gentlemen. This is why I say on multiple occasions, you guys really need to be careful out there these days. Because just because, oh, it's a celebrity, it's different. It's different. No, no, it's not different. Probably not the same, but you'll be in a very similar predicament. Like, for example, like, who knows if some batshit crazy bitch really is doing her best to cause a drama and chaos in your life. And then when she isn't getting her way, she's quick to paint you as the evil bad man that likes to beat women when that's clearly not the case. That's what irks me so fucking much. It's caught not in 4K, but I'm using an analogy. The evidence has been caught in 4K of Jonathan Majors try to run as fast away from her as possible, literally trying to snatch his arm away because she won't let go, and she chases this man down the street for blocks until he was able to outrun her. And there's multiple witnesses, including the driver, said that she was the aggressor. She is the one that started to put hands on Jonathan Majors. But he was still found guilty. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Let me see what you guys got to say. IY fan says it doesn't matter if she was obviously the aggressor. He is being charged in a Democrat city, so if it's a male versus female, female wins. Evidence doesn't matter, only the narrative. Yeah, yeah. This wasn't seeking justice. This was pretty much uh uh to appease the New York City masses, because once again, in liberal city, women can do no wrong. People of color can do no wrong. Migrants can do no wrong, aka illegal immigrants can do no wrong. It's a hellhole. Really. They really want to prove a point saying, "Oh, I don't care if he's a celebrity. We're still going to get him. It doesn't matter how big he is." But 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 your honor, look, he's literally running for his life. I don't care. I don't care. Because women are goddesses. Men are just subhuman. Guilty as charged. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Chaz, yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of those in liberal cities. Plenty of those. Mhm. Yeah, he was literally just trying to get away. He was trying to get away, and the woman was chasing Jonathan Majors down for blocks. You guys saw the video. You guys, they had to change to 5, 6 different cameras to keep up with the chase. Yet he's still guilty of assault and harass. How is he guilty of harassment when he's literally running for his life away from away from the woman? And the woman's literally chasing him down as fast as she can. But he's guilty of harassment? Yeah, yeah. Fuck these liberal cities. Of course, side character. Of course, they didn't allow it in court. I'm not even surprised at this point. I'm not. Oh shit. Sam Fisher with the $2 donation says it's nothing new. All the Simps need is her word. Yep, that's it. None. None. There's no honor. There's no integrity. There's no self-respect. There's no dignity. Nothing. Nothing. As soon as some crazy ass woman points at you, saying, "Oh, he did this, he did that," all the feminists, all the beta soy boy cucks, all the white knights, all the simps, they're all gonna band together like fucking Power Rangers. And I know telling like I know standing on your own 2 feet as a man is beyond important. But damn, it is getting very difficult to do that these days. Very difficult. I'm not saying to stop doing it. What I'm saying is, as time gonna go by, more and more of society is just gonna be degraded more and more to the point where, yeah, more and more men are just gonna be leaving. They're gonna be doing their own thing, hiding in their own little area, their own little space, or they're just gonna get the fuck out of the West. And then the very same people be like, "Oh, where's all the good men? I only falsely accused 3 men. No, that's not that many. Come on. I'm a traditional woman. Please. Please." It's sad. IY fan. I'm not much it's not much better in conservative towns either. Women will still win unless the evidence is overwhelming against them. Yeah, I agree, but shit, at least you have somewhat of a chance in the conservative towns. I'm not saying it's any better, but fuck. You just exist as a you you know it's getting bad when you are a victim of a crime and you're still held guilty of harassment. Like, judge, look at the camera. I'm literally running for my life. You're still guilty. Why? Because you're a man. Like, well, shit. That's why we got a bunch of lonely 304s at the bars, at the clubs, hell, even at the fucking library these days. Because it's not worth it at this point. It's not worth it anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much the motto of these liberal cities, especially, San Francisco or New York City. You're guilty until you're guilty. That's it. Why? Because you have XY chromosomes. That's why. Guilty. Like, Judge, this I'm literally on camera, and she shot me 5 times, and you tell me I'm the guilty one? Yeah. Gem Power says, "When will all the high value men learn to stop messing with these women?" See, it's okay. How do I explain it? When men Well, when men eventually get some sort of power, status, respect, money, it will reveal more of themselves. So, for example, if you were a fucking sip cuck soy boy that likes to drink those meal replacement shit in the past, before the money, before the fame, before all the women and shit, more likely than not, you will be even more of a fucking simp once you get all that. Having all the money and power and status, more likely than not, will amplify who you truly are. I've seen it on multiple occasions. Multiple occasions. The word incel is overused, dead term made by femcel. Yeah, yeah, the incel bullshit. It's similar to calling somebody a racist. Like you've pretty much been beating a dead horse for the last 20, 25 years. And it's gotten a lot worse within the last 10 years. Like just because you're a white man, you're born with inherent racism. Like, are you that fucking helpless? Are you that butthurt? Are you that soft that when somebody calls you out on your bullshit, you automatically call them a racist? See, this is why my own communita do not like me because I really do hate the victimhood, similar to what these fucking females are doing in the liberal cities. It's never their fault. It's always somebody else's fault and the predicament that they put themselves in. What you call them out on the bullshit? Oh, misogynist. Oh, incel. Oh, bigot. If you're a white man. Oh, you're a racist. It's pathetic to me. All right, let me keep going. Do. LOL, of course, that's a clout chasing crazy white woman. I'm like, how else? How else is it going to be? Because let's keep it real. The fact that she had a recorded conversation unknowingly, right? Jonathan Majors didn't even know that she was recording, and Jonathan Majors was saying that, "Hey, I'm doing a lot for for the culture and for film overall. I just need you to be a dutiful girlfriend and support me. That's it." She's crying, "Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god." I'm like, there's no reason for fucking tears. He's telling you to have some goddamn class, and if we're both going to be winning in this game called life, you got to help me out here. You ain't going to be running around like a headless chicken doing dumb shit. No. If you want to have the easy life, if you want to have the lavish life, you need to be on my program because my program benefits the both of us. But of course, she's a victim. Oh no, he told me I need to have some class. He's an abuser because he told me that I need to act right. Like, are you serious? Bam. Brothers Delight with the $2 donation. He says incels are as stigmatized as colonial blacks. It's it's a pretty sad state of affairs, but hilarious too in 2023. Like like come on, man. You're really gonna let a bunch of fucking words dig into your skin so bad, especially if those words are the truth. Just gonna attack the person, not the argument. That's Gen Z, Gen Alpha for you, but I'll say Gen Z. You know what? Let's sprinkle in the younger millennials as well, because they have a big issue with accepting responsibility for their fuck ups. So younger millennials all the way to, let's say, the uh the end of Gen Z. They really, how you say, they're really well at playing the victim card. They pretty much mastered it at this point, especially with the backing of the big old government. Okay, but thank you very much for your donation. Gen Z bastard said, "I got told I had unchecked misogyny." Unchecked misogyny. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? Unchecked misogyny? Oh, so you saying that a man cannot be a man and actually tell you the truth, bring you back down to reality? He needs to be checked by big old government. Is that what you're saying? You need to be checked by the simps and the white knights that she calls upon. Is that what she's trying to say? That you need to be checked, you need to be controlled and submitted to? Like you need to really say that you being a masculine man is you going around unchecked. You need to throw that shit back out the window and submit to me because I'm a woman and I'm a goddess. Talking about unchecked massage. What the fuck does that even mean? I really need a like a clear cut definition when it comes to that. Oh shit. Chaos for you, 728. But little do the brothers know the snow bunnies are using black men as accessories too. Oh, definitely. Oh yeah. One of the main reasons, and I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest. It still happens to this day, but also it's been happening since, the slave days. The snow bunnies, they like to get all interracial for fetish reasons or to fuck you dad, I'm rebellious type reason. I'm not saying all, but a good amount of them, that's pretty much the reason why, right? And in 2023 they're this ex girlfriend of Jonathan Majors. I'm pretty sure she was trying to get a come up, not only to have an image like, oh, look at me, I'm so diverse, look at us, oh yeah, interracial couple. I'm pretty sure she wasn't even having Jonathan Majors in good faith anyway. I think she was, at the end of the day, looking for the bag like 98% of women in the West. So, but I had to do a small history lesson, Chaos. I'm willing to say it. It's an interesting thing for them to do. What's going on, DJ? What's good? Let me keep going. Let me keep going. Yeah, Gem Power. They really, it's either they go for the interracial thing, for the exotic fetish thing, right? They want to do the mandingo bullshit. That's why they mainly go to areas like Jamaica and shit, right? Especially the middle-aged women. Or if they're on the younger side, like what, 20 years old or whatever, 21 years old, they're most likely doing it just to piss off dad. How dare my daughter wanna be diverse, dealing with Pookie and Ray Ray? You know they're no good. And then all of a sudden, the dad is going to catch her daughter on a fucking hip hop music video. Oh my god, that would be the worst. But oh yeah, Pearl, she completely took advantage of the the black thing. It's insane to me. It is insane to me. Don't get me started on the Pearl situation when it comes to the black community. Holy shit, she didn't even hide it either. But you guys get the gist when it comes to this situation. Let's go ahead and move on to a different subject. Oh yeah, I want to talk about this. And this conversation is going to be about abortion. This happened recently, not that long ago. And I really do want to put my 2 cents in because this is where the hypocrisy comes in and it really pisses me off. Let's go ahead and play this.
The private life of Minnesota Timberwolves superstar Anthony Edwards is playing out publicly on social media.
Edwards is responding to allegations that he paid a woman to get an abortion after cheating on his long-term girlfriend, who is also expecting a child. Reg Chapman has the story.
Anthony Edwards is leading the Minnesota Timberwolves to their hottest start in years, but now the superstar is dealing with another kind of heat after a woman accused him of paying her to get an abortion after cheating on his long-term girlfriend, who was also expecting.
So, before I begin, let me go ahead and continue.
Surfaced Monday on Instagram. The images of the text, which WCCO has not been able to independently verify, show a conversation between two parties, one of whom is allegedly Edwards. The other is model Paige Jorday, who posted the text on her Instagram page. In the text, Jorday sent a picture of her pregnancy test. The screenshot replies showing the other person instructing her to get an abortion. They also replied that they would send money. Jorday posted an Instagram story later showing a receipt for an incoming wire transfer for $100,000. According to the messages, the other person demanded video proof of Paige taking the right abortion pill and asked her to handle this like grown-ups. We reached out to representatives for Edwards and the Timberwolves for comment, but did not immediately hear back. Edwards released the following statement on X, formerly known as Twitter.
So here's my thing, gentlemen. Here's my thing. So clearly he's a fucking idiot for okay, here's the thing. If you're gonna make a lot of money, especially if you're a professional athlete, why not just get a fucking vasectomy? Why not go through the extra precautions to make sure that you don't impregnate the side chick? Like, are you serious? We shouldn't be surprised because majority of athletes are fucking idiots when it comes to dealing with thotties. Okay, we shouldn't be surprised about that whatsoever. But my thing is, when it comes to having reproductive rights, right? You guys saw that this gentleman here, Edwards, he said, "Hey, I don't want to have a kid. I don't want it. And here, I am going to give you $100,000 to get an abortion. That's it." See, it's funny to me because she had an abortion 2 years prior, this side chick. She had an abortion 2 years prior. But now, since she bamboozled this young fucking idiot to impregnating her, all of a sudden it's a big problem. All of a sudden it's an issue. She has full 100% reproductive rights. And now, out of nowhere, we got a shit ton of fucking females backing this woman up. Seriously. Talking about, oh, you shouldn't be forced to take an abortion. You shouldn't be forced to do that. What is he doing? What is he talking about? How can this man force you to have an abortion? First off, how can he force you to have one? Like, that's the female logic that I fail to fucking comprehend. This man cannot force you to get an abortion. Women have 100% reproductive rights, whether the child lives or dies. On top of that, if she doesn't want to take the abortion, that's fine. That's cool. This guy is just going to be an idiot and he's going to have to pay child support for the next 18 years. But if she does decide to have an abortion, that means she chose to take the funds to get the procedure done. She chose to do it. Where is the force in that? Where is that? What do you mean force? He's literally offering you money. Listen, listen. There's women out there bragging about having 8, 10, 12 abortions for fucking free. And this man is saying, I don't want kids. I don't want to be in that child's life. Just let's get this over with. This isn't what we discussed. This isn't what we wanted. If you get the abortion, I'll give you $100,000. So the ballpark is still 100% on the side chicks. But yet she decides to make a whole spectacle out of this shit. Talking about, oh, I'm gonna expose this man because he wants me to have an abortion. Yeah, no fucking shit. I want I want you to have an abortion. Why else am I gonna give you the money? Yeah, get the abortion. So as soon as a man is saying no, I don't want the kid. I don't want to be around. You had an abortion prior. We didn't discuss having children. I'm going to give you compensation to get the procedure done again. This is your choice. You either do it or you do not. Simple as that. But no, no, no. Of course, this is a thought that wants to clout chase. It wants to go on the internet talking about, oh, I can't believe he did this to me. He wants me to have an abortion after paying me $100,000. This is why I can't take it seriously when it comes to reproductive rights. This is a walking contradiction at its finest. How are you really going to expose a guy that says that, hey, if you get an abortion, I'm going to give you compensation. I don't want to be a child. I never discussed to be a child. I mean, to get a child. This wasn't my plan. I don't want to be around. So she was fine to have previous abortions, this side chick. She was fine to have previous abortions. But as soon as she bags a dumbass athlete, yes, I'm gonna call him a dumbass, that makes over $200 million in his contract. All of a sudden, abortion is a problem. See, the fucking hypocrisy is laughable. Yeah, gem power. Simple as that. Simple as that. That's why she wants to make this spectacle out of nowhere. That's why, like, hold up. Like, you had multiple abortions prior. You had no issues having multiple abortions prior. But as soon as you bag this young fucking idiot that's making around $200 million in his current contract, all of a sudden having an abortion is a huge crime to humanity. All of a sudden he's a fucking demon. Fuck out of here. Jesus. Like all the nonsense, all the bullshit of, oh, what do you mean? Fetuses aren't alive. Fetuses can't feel. Oh, they're just a clump of cells. Hell, I just had my sixth abortion this year. I don't see what the big old problem is. It's her body, her choice. But as soon as the man makes it clear, I do not want to have anything to do with the baby. You are on your own. I highly suggest you get an abortion and you will be compensated to have an abortion. You've done this multiple times before. What's the problem now? Because women, they want the bag. Of course, at the end of the day, it's always about the money. Always. Yeah, and that would have made it so much worse. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Did she take the money then she wanted to expose him? Because yeah, there's a lot of trifling women out there that are willing to do that. Take the money and still wants child support. A lady in China has 17 abortions and then found out she can't have no kids anymore. Yeah, they truly can't comprehend how devastating it is because the procedure will eventually mess up her hormones. It literally just mess up her puniti regardless, her ability to reproduce. It'll be fucked. She can't do no more. And then bam. I don't know how old she is at the point, but yeah, good luck finding a man that's willing to take you seriously when he finds out that your puniti is dysfunctional. It's not. It can't do its job. You can't give me a legacy, then why am I taking care of you? But that's just me. Do. Oops. Oh. Do you guys think birth control pills and abortion causes women uterus cancer? I think it plays a part. Yeah. I definitely do believe it plays a part. But, gentlemen, at the end of the day, see, this is another reason why you need to protect your seed. Protect your seed. I don't care if you decide to get with a woman in the future, whether it's a non-Western woman or Western woman or whatever it is, blah, blah, blah. Protect your seed. I'm not having kids in the West. That's just not going to happen. You see the fuckery that's going on right there in society as a whole, especially when it comes to public schools. And I guarantee you, eventually, it will creep up to private schools. You guys know what I'm talking about. What's happening in them schools? So there's a bunch of fucking weirdos anyway getting jobs at these public events and public schools and all that shit. Nah. Hell no. If I ever have kids in the future, it will not be in the West. That's only one of many reasons why it's not going to happen. All right, let me see what else we can talk about. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got this subject from Manosphere Highlights Daily. He went over this video today. I want to react to it myself. I want to react to the full video. All right. See, this is a video that you need to pay attention very closely because according to the gray streaks in her hair, this probably took her around 30 years to actually openly admit the fuckery that women do, especially when it comes to marriage. We'll react to this together. I won't be pausing every 10 seconds. We'll definitely go through her points. All right, let's go ahead and play it.
The secret we never wanted revealed as women is that as women, we have a switch, like a light switch with sex, and it is either off or it is on. And we all know we have this switch and that we have the capacity and the choice to turn it on and off when we want to. And as women, when we were single, we had the switch on for bad boys and we had the switch off for good men until we were ready to settle down and get.
So how long we've been preaching this, gentlemen? I know we've been preaching this forever on social media, but I'm pretty sure this has been a talk for a very long time. I will give it 60, 70 years of that's literally how it goes. And then like model women, they love their delusional fucking conspiracies or excuses they give themselves, right? Or they just blatantly lie in your face, hoping that you're too stupid enough to actually know what's happening. Alpha fucks beta bucks. Alpha fucks beta bucks. One more time. Alpha fucks beta bucks. Okay. That's why I'm going to repeat this stat again. Majority of men throughout human history were not able to procreate, right? Because first off, a lot of us died. But another reason is hypergamy plays a big part. Like I said, the men that has the physique, the men that are rebellious, the men that wants to live that, oh, I'm a tough guy life, the men that got the power, the status, they get majority of the women. We all know this. I'm just repeating. And this is one of the only few videos on YouTube that actually is explained by a woman. Unfortunately, she's probably middle-aged, but hey, better than nothing. Let's go ahead and continue.
Get married and start a family. And so good men can know if you struggled to get women when you were younger and before you were married, or if you're watching and you're single, this will shed some light for you too. If you didn't have a lot of women until you met your wife, it's because she had her switched off. And then when she was ready to settle down, she turned it on, and she used the on switch with sex to trap you to get what she wanted, which was to get married. And so
how many times did we say the gentleman? How many times did we say this? This is common knowledge at this point. Once again, this is way before social media. This type of information has been passed through subliminally through fucking movies, TV shows, talks with masculine men in your family. They know. They know. That's why there's countless examples and scenarios of men being all bitter and pissed off because they're literally breaking their backs just to have a chance to get into that puniti. Like, honey, it's been 3 months. Please, let me get a little bit that puniti. That she's like, I'm too tired. My back hurts. I'm on my period. I just don't feel like it. I gotta wake up early the next day. Like, that's where you fucked up. Once you give a woman the leverage, it's game over. Okay? Once a man smashes a woman, once a man clap cheeks, he got the leverage. Because the man got what he wanted. When a woman is able to get a ring on her finger and get that wedding day, she got the leverage because she got what she wanted. Right? That's why more likely than not, men are willing to smash and dash. Like the saying goes, men having sex is like taking a piss. It is what it is. It's a function. We don't attach emotion to sex at all. But of course, the woman's gonna do the good old bait and switch on you once she gets the ring on her finger. All of a sudden, she doesn't have to put out as much anymore. All of a sudden, now she has her retirement check. As time goes on, she's going to do more and more fuckery, more and more. And you see, you guys already know the end game once a woman believes that she can do better than you. Or she just gets infatuated with a bad boy. But let's go ahead and continue this video.
So when we're ready to get married, our biological clock is ticking. We get a good man.
This is the moment. This is what you've come
Oh
for.
my God.
This is why we worked around.
Hate these stupid ass.
Enjoy sex. We want to have plenty of sex. And then we get what we want. We get married. And the sex stops. And the sex becomes unimportant. And like I said, it becomes infrequent. And all of a sudden, the amount of sex you were having before you got married begins to dwindle and dwindle and dwindle. Because it was a trap. It was a trap to get what we wanted. My mentor shared with me what he calls the penny analogy. That if you put a penny in a jar for every time you had sex before you got married, and then you took a penny after you got married, you took a penny out for every time you have sex once you're married, you would never empty the jar. And that.
And gentlemen, that's the key word, trap. Trap. Especially in 2023, marriage is a trap. Especially in the West. Especially in the West. But like I said before, if she has the ability to do whatever she wants, and then on top of that, she will be compensated for it, and she doesn't even have to lift a finger, right? She can go and sneak off with Chad, Tyrone, Pookie, and Ray Ray, Muhammad, fucking Eduardo, I don't know, whoever it is. And you have to pay the consequences through the divorce and family courts? Of course she's not going to try for you anymore. Why would she? Why would she? She's pretty much set per se. And especially depending on the state, oh man, you will be destroyed if she decides to leave. Or in this case, when she decides to leave, because it's more incentivized than ever for women to break up the family home in order to be compensated and taken care of. Let's continue.
That's the sad reality of sex with your wife, is that she used sex to get married. And once she trapped you, there was no reason for sex anymore. The sad fact is that a good man, or after a woman marries a good man, all he's good for is being a sperm donor and for financial security. And all the facade of being into you, of being passionate about you, of loving you, and can't wait to get together to be with you, that facade drops because we got what we wanted.
Once again, we talked about it on multiple occasions. Literally straight up bait and switch. That's all it is. We talk about it all the time. She baits you in. She whispers those sweet nothings to you. Convinces you that she will be the best wifey in the world. She will never leave you. She will always be by your side. But as soon as you fall for that big old trap called the marriage contract, that's when she becomes that black widow. That's when she becomes that praying mantis and rip your fucking head off. And the rest of the family suffers. Don't get me wrong. This type of thing has been happening for a long time. It's just that when it comes to Western society, it is so easy for them to do it over and over and over again with multiple men, to the point where they technically wouldn't have to work ever again. That's how much money that they'll be able to earn through divorce and alimony and child support. And if they're unemployed, they may be eligible for welfare. So there's extra money right there. You need to understand that this idea, once again, we've been talking about this for years. 4 years. We've been preaching for the longest time, and way before I was born, men were warned that marriage is a bad idea. And now the warning is louder than ever. And society as a whole is getting nervous because now so many men are becoming more aware. It's going to be a very lonely road for a lot of women. And do I feel bad? Not really. I don't feel bad whatsoever. Because whether she's a feminist, whether she claims that she's traditional, whatever it is, at the end of the day, both traditional women and feminists will benefit from the government, right? If the woman decides to leave you during the marriage, you're fucked. It doesn't matter if she claims that she's traditional. It doesn't matter if she claims that she's a feminist. That's why I'm like, you know what? I don't really give two shits if she's traditional in the West. Because at the end of the day, she can still ruin my life. At least financially. So I just wanted to put that out there. And hell no, I'm not going to feel bad whatsoever. I am not going to feel bad. Because to be fair, if I do live that far, if I do live that long, I mean, we're pretty much going to be taken over by migrants. Because it will get to the point where men are like, yeah, screw having kids. Screw having a family. I'm just going to be doing me. Or at least go overseas. Then we got a bunch of people from the South coming in. We got people from the Middle East coming in. And it's just not going to end well for society overall. Because the overall consequence is population collapse. People want to bitch and moan talking about, oh, what do you mean? The world is overpopulated. What are you talking about, bro? No, it's not. No, it's not whatsoever. Multiple countries in my lifetime will have a population collapse. Because of this feminist bullshit and because of a lot of men giving up on the idea of having a family, there's going to be way more older people than the working class. It's not going to end well. All right, what else do I got? Should I talk about that? Should I? Is it really worth it? Nah, I don't think it's worth it to talk about that. I'm sure you guys don't give a damn about the next subject, but let me see what you guys got to say. He said, "Do it, do it." All right, fine. But last show of the night, if you want to support your boy Sirius, link on top of the chat, Cash App /Sirius or Super Chat. Any donation is appreciated. All right, let me go ahead and bring up this last subject. Okay, so there's this very big fiasco about Cardi B, and if you don't know who Cardi B is, she's the one that created the WAP song, okay? And her husband is Offset, is also a rapper, right? So they've been butting heads lately to the point where Cardi B got pissed off because she's on some bullshit. And then she bragged about, oh, I'm single now. I'm single. We're not together no more. And her husband, Offset, is like, all right. Hey, I'm just going to be doing me. So as soon as Offset went to his birthday party and he brought his side chick with him, Cardi B decides to go on a fucking crying spree. Okay. First off, you decided to marry a young multi-millionaire rapper. Do you honestly think that dude was going to be loyal? Are you stupid or are you dumb? Okay. Number 2, you broke up with your husband and you took him back on multiple occasions. 3, you literally bragged on social media like a week ago about how you're single and you don't need that dude and blah blah blah. So Offset, being a man that he is, he was like, "Oh, so we're not together now? All right, too easy. Let me go ahead and have a good time and celebrate my birthday with my little piece over here." Like, did you not get that through your fucking head? Offset, he's making more and more money as time goes by. Cardi B, you hit the wall. You're 31 years old. You're 31 years old. You honestly think that Offset is gonna be like, "Oh baby, oh I'm sorry, oh you need to forgive me." No, you hit the wall. And there's plenty of fucking women in line. So when you bragged about being single and not being with your husband anymore for the whole world to see on the internet, you really think that Offset would not take that to heart and he'd be like, "All right, I'm just gonna do me now. I'm gonna hang out with my side bitches." And you wanna cry about it? Women. Anyway, let's watch the video. It's only like a minute video.
Cause you will fucking talk to a nigga and a motherfucker will play in your fucking face over and over and over and over and over again. And she'll be like, watch what I'm about to do. Watch what I'm about to say. And it's so fucking sad that a nigga like to, yo, this motherfucker really likes to play games with me when I'm at my most vulnerable time, when I'm not the most confident. He likes to play games with me because he knows I'm not an easy girl. He knows. Yesterday, I could have been out. I could have been chilling. I could have been this and that. He knows I'm in my house. He knows that I'm chilling. He knows I'm not doing the most. And I've really been sparing you. You've been fucking.
Wait. Sparing. Once again, Cardi B. A week ago, you literally bragged about not being with your husband anymore. You bragged about how single you were and how much that you didn't need that man. See, that's a problem with a lot of women these days, right? Especially when the women get a little bit of change. They fail to comprehend that a man is able to replace you way quicker than you're able to replace the man. Let's get that shit out the way, especially the older you get. That's why they act all dumb and confused when, let's say, a woman that's in her early 40s, mid 40s, she decides to divorce her husband. She goes back out to the dating market, and no man is paying attention to her because she completely hit the wall, smack, like completely, like crushed her face in the wall. So no man is really paying attention to her. But of course, the older man that's probably in his 40s too, he still got money. He's still, you know, a little bit stable, right? And that's what a lot of women are looking for. Stability, some type of finance, something. Men and women, we look for different things. And a woman that is consistently bringing drama and chaos and just nothing but fucking headache, yeah, no shit that your husband has a couple of side pieces. How are you going to cry about a relationship that you broke up? See, this is what I mean about women. They're not the greatest at choosing partners. Because first off, you decided to marry a rapper. You married a young rapper with a lot of money. Do you honestly think that he is going to be loyal to just you? It's that delusional fucking Disney, like it's insane to me. It's the Disney princess syndrome when she thinks she's the main character. But now, since she's getting up there in age, she's freaking the fuck out because Yeah, of course your husband is not going to give a fuck because he can easily replace you with a woman that's 7, 8 years younger than you. Easy. What, you're gonna go up to another multi-millionaire, be like, "Hey, I hit the wall, but I'm the best thing you got. I'm the best thing since sliced bread. Look at me." You'd be like, "Hell no, like get away from me." And her masculine behavior doesn't help either. But let's go ahead and continue. It's only a few more seconds.
Fucking feeling yourself, you bitch ass nigga, because of your bitch ass album and shit, and you really been fucking doing me dirty after so many fucking years that I motherfucking helped your ass. Not even a fucking thank you that I got for your bitch ass. And it's so crazy that I gotta go to the fucking internet because whenever I tell you something, you don't take shit serious.
Gentlemen, imagine going home to that. Imagine going home to that. Just imagine. I know it's a freaking nightmare. Imagining that shit. Of course, your husband's going to have side pieces because at this point, you too old to be acting like you're queen bee. That masculine combative behavior, instead of handling the situation as a wife should with her husband, on multiple occasions you aired out dirty laundry about you guys' situation for the entire internet to see. And as soon as your husband offset is like, you know what, fuck this. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Oh, also it's my birthday. So bring on the side hoes. All of a sudden he's the bad guy, even though you're the one that broke up with him. See? It's that female logic. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I do not get it at all. I could never. See, this is why the no cohabitation thing is very important. Because as days go by, there's going to be a lot of more masculine, more combative, more bitter women to deal with. And like what the previous video said, women will put on a facade until she gets what she wants, aka a commitment from you. And as soon as she gets what she wants, especially cohabitation, she'll rip your head off like a praying mantis. Ain't no way in hell I am coming home every day to some screaming fucking female that's calling me Grigga every 5 seconds. No, I'm not dealing with that. Not even close. So moral of the story, gentlemen, is marriage is bad. Marriage is bad. Be careful when it comes to that. Protect yourself. Make sure you have precautions if you still want to have relations with Western women out here. I mean, do the Mike Pence rule precaution. Never be alone with a woman by yourself. Ever, ever. So, when it comes to marriage, it's a trap. Women, for the longest time, they were able to get away with it because they pulled the wool over our eyes with the oh, she's rainbows and unicorns. She could do no wrong. She's a goddess. She's this, she's that. But now you see the real motivating factor of women trying to infiltrate your life. I'm talking about dealing with the dating market today. That's literally their motivation at this point. They just want you to pay their bills. That's it. That's what model women only look for, is for you to pay their bills. They ain't looking for love. They ain't looking for no companionship. They ain't looking for none of that shit. They just need somebody to take care of them financially. And may or may not give them a kid so they can possibly get child support down the road. Because whether you're married or not, if you have a kid with somebody, you're going to have to pay child support. Yeah. Imagine a woman. Well, you don't really have to imagine. You can just go to New Jersey or go to Brooklyn, somewhere in the Northeast. The women everywhere wearing Timberland boots and shit, trying to sag like the men, acting all hard at 5'1", 110 pounds, calling you bruh, calling you grigger, calling you dude. Yeah, it'll definitely make a woman go from a 9 out of 10 to a negative 100. I ain't trying to date another dude. That it just gets straight up weird at that point. Like hell no, you ain't calling me that. Ryu with the $5 donation says, once I learned about Briffault's law, I couldn't see women the same way I did when I was blue pilled. Also, when are you going to stream Ninja Gaiden 2? Good question. I forgot. I really forgot. I'm gonna see if I can do this week. I don't know if I still have the game downloaded, but I'll let you guys know for sure. North Jersey, yep. And Mr. Bang, your mom says some may like it. Oh, if they like it, nah, they're pretty much beta cucks themselves. I will never let a female talk to me that way, ever. That's masculine and combative as fuck. That's just me. That's just me personally. You can't be talking to me like some aggressive ass dude and not expect a very aggressive response back. That just won't end well for you. Act like a lady. That's what I say. If there's any ladies left in the West. But do. All right. So oh hell no. I'm in this space because my last ex started talking to me that way. Oh hell no. Nah. Call me dude, call me bruh, call me grigga, none of that. Yeah, get the fuck out. Get out. Because clearly you have no home training. Clearly you don't have a father at home that teaches you what to say, what not to say. Because obviously you were raised by your combative masculine single mother. Because hypothetically, if I do have a daughter, I'll be damned if she starts talking in that manner. You're not a man. You ain't going to be speaking like one because you're going to cross the wrong one and you're going to look like a fucking idiot getting tossed around like a rag doll. You need to come at people with respect, especially men. Do. Okay. I guess that's pretty much it. All right. So, chat. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream. It was just something that I want to talk to you guys right quick. No biggie whatsoever, okay? It was just a bunch of random nonsense I just want to put together and see what you guys' idea or your point of view is. Because it's very interesting that they're not even hiding it anymore, that the gynocentric system is definitely getting bolder by the day. So I really do wonder what 2024 has in store for us, because it's in my opinion, it's going to be very interesting, very interesting. And once 2024 hits, shit, we're only 6 years away from 2030. Let's see the statistics of close to 50% of women in the United States will be unmarried. That'll be interesting. But I'm gonna head out. I'm most likely gonna be just chilling, maybe just do some push-ups, do some sit-ups, just do a little exercise before I go to bed. I'll see if I have time to do another stream tomorrow though, because I do have more to talk about. But thank you everybody that joined, especially thank you everybody that decided to donate to your boy. I greatly appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow, or you guys are probably going to see me like cruising through, live streams and shit tonight. But I am out. Peace.